Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday morning, by the way. It's episode 529, and today is book review day. On Saturdays, we always do a book review, and today is a quite sublimed book, if I'm honest. It's a book called Max Out Your Life, and what I'm going to do is it's a little bit different to normal because this is the perfect starter book for anybody who doesn't normally read. If anybody doesn't not a normal, natural reader or listener to a book, then this is the perfect book. It's a very, very short book. It was only an hour and a half long on Audible, and it was quite sublimed. And this is, I say that this is a starter for self-help. This is a starter book. I'm going to read you exactly what it says here. So, Max Out Your Life, a no-nonsense, step-by-step strategy guide to max out your life and become an elite performer. Hashtag max out your life is for those who are serious about achieving their highest levels of life and evolving into the best versions of themselves. This book includes strategies for creating strong habits and rituals, knowing what your RAS is, and how to program raising and shifting your identity, truly building self-confidence, evaluating your physical body, developing on goal strategies, developing your will to win, become the ultimate and best version of you, the you that you were born to be. This, by the way, it's this next thing is just it's somebody who's put a review on. That is basically it, and I'm not going to go into all my notes about this book because I'm going to do different individual episodes, and obviously every single one I do, I'm going to put Ed Mylett's book. Just so you know, by the way, Ed Mylett has a podcast as well. It's called Max Out Your Life, I'm sure, or Max Out, something like that. Just put Ed Mylett and you can find it. And it is a beautiful podcast. This guy, he was not a doubt. Well, what the hell was that thing? He was, I want to say down and out, but I don't think he was a complete down and out, but he literally had no money. He was a washed up American baseball player. He got injured and couldn't really play. He was set for the big times, and he'd been bullied, by the way, all the way through his life. So first of all, he'd been bullied. And that's why he's a big stack of a man now. He's absolutely beautiful shape, absolutely huge monster of a man. And he then, his only way of being accepted at school was trying to be good at sports. So then he got good at baseball, etc. And he was about to make it to the big leagues, and he got injured. I can't remember what it was, something to do with his legs. Anyway, he got injured, and it meant he couldn't play anymore. So he didn't know what to do because he said, he was quite open and said, look, I'm one of those people who want to lie on the couch all day. I don't want to do shit. I don't want to get things done. And all of a sudden, life happened to him and life changed him. And now he is one of the foremost best coaches in the world for athletes, for CEOs, for business people. He is up there. His podcast is probably one of the best known podcasts in the world. And the stuff he says, you just think, oh man, that is good. I would say that it's common sense. That's why it's so good, because it's common sense. He is telling you just common sense things, and you're thinking, oh man, I didn't think of it like that. I didn't put it like that. And you think, right, that's it. Yes, I love it. I have used, and by the way, I've got a Christmas episode coming up in 6 months that I've been waiting a year, because I'd already recorded all the episodes when I heard it last Christmas. And I thought, all the Christmas episodes. And I thought, I need to have that episode. So I've been waiting a year to publish it, one of his Ed Mylett ones. So yeah, it's incredible. I got it from his podcast. So this book is the go-to for self-help. This book will motivate you. This book will put a rocket up your jacksie, and it will make you do shit. This is a fantastic book. I can't recommend it enough. It is without doubt a 5-star from me. And I am certainly going to be using a lot of that content on this channel individual, because if I start going down the route of every single note that I've got, I'm not going to do it justice, because I'm only going to be able to spend 2 minutes on each note, and I want to spend more. I want to spend more individual time. And 2, I think it'll have more impact, the fact that I do a separate standalone episode. And that's the reason why I'm going to do my 5, 6, 7, 8 takeaways from the book as individual episodes. So Ed Mylett, take a bow. This was a fantastic book. Max Out Your Life, strategies for becoming an elite performer. His biggest fear is that he isn't going to end up being the best version of himself. And I love that. So he's always on a quest, not to compete with anybody else, but to compete with the best possible version of himself. And how motivating is that? I mean, I just got goosebumps then. That is unbelievable. So it's not motivated by he's obviously got the fast cars. He's obviously got the amazing house, but he's not motivated by that. He's motivated in comparing himself to the best possible version of himself. What is that possible? What are you capable of doing? And he wants to compare himself to that version. And that's why he wants to be, he don't compete with anything else. He just wants to compete with himself, the best version of himself. Anyway, you get the idea. Check the book out. It's an incredible book and certainly one that Zach Kai, you should 100% listen to. And Zach and Kai's kids and kids, you should listen to it too. Granddad, great granddad, Dino says so. Right. See you soon. Bye-bye.